What's up, humans? It's Steven, and we are back with Tales of the Jedi, episode 5. Last time we completed Dooku's arc. He is now officially fully over into the dark side. He has committed to them and shall remain that way until he loses his head. So with that out of the way, it looks like we're about to be going fully into Ahsoka for the next 2 episodes, which I'm all about because she's definitely one of my favorite characters. Very excited to get into this. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's do it. I love seeing the Jedi Temple. Brings back so many memories. Oh, Clone Wars Anakin. Young Clone Wars Anakin.
Right on time.
Oh, really? I thought I was late.
That's what I meant.
Look at that hair on Obi-Wan. This is the best Master Sinube's ever looked.
These are the new training remotes. Designed to simulate battle droids.
Oh, Battle Royale style, I see. Let's go. Oh, that's Kanan.
It's a lousy test.
But it's what every Jedi does.
Look, you want a real test?
Name it.
Okay, I'll make you an actual test. Then we'll see what you really learned.
I love their dynamic so much. Practice makes perfect. Look at her
Right on
run.
time.
I thought I was late.
That's what I mean.
Oh, come on. Rex.
Captain Rex and the boys have agreed to help with the test.
It's our
Rex and
privilege,
the
Commander.
boys.
Let's get started. Head out to the center. Droids are predictable. I want you to be prepared for anything. You need to remain calm. Think. Feel the intention of the trooper who will fire first.
Let's go, Soak
You
Soak.
should be able to sense the moment before they even pull the trigger. You ready? Begin.
It's so tense.
That's it. Come on. You'll get
I
used to it.
wonder how long
Wake
she
up.
was out.
How long was I out?
An hour.
An hour?
Wow.
Yeah, Jesse really tagged you.
Sorry, Commander.
Come on, let's go again.
Sorry, Commander. She got the wobble knees.
You ready? Begin.
Yikes.
Again.
Hey. It's gonna pay off though.
Again. Again.
Gotta keep going.
Well, you're waking up faster.
This is ridiculous. The droids aren't half as good as Rex's men.
That's the point. I want it to be difficult. This is about life and death. And as your master, I'm responsible for you. The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself.
Oh man. Oh man, this hits
You
different.
ready? All right, boys. Let's go again.
Let's go, you got it. Let's go. Look at that face Anakin's making. Oh my god.
Not bad. It took us 5 minutes to knock you out that time.
Oh, time jump.
I can do better.
She's got both now. Let's go.
Begin.
Whew. Let's go. Oh, she definitely does that in the, during Order 66. It's the same move. music. It's not quite Anakin's betrayal, but it's very close.
Let's hope all that training pays off. Hold your fire! Hang on, we have Tano and the commander. Send all remaining troops to my position.
Oh, wow. Wow, what an episode. Definitely got me a little bit in my emotions, because it definitely made me feel like I'm back in that season, that final season episode, with Order 66. But man, I love that because it's so beautiful. It shows, it's like, it's just wild because Anakin saved her from Order 66 inadvertently. Like, he didn't intend to, had no idea what he'd be saving her from, but he's so right. Like, the clones are far superior to the droids. The only reason droids do win battles is because of, one, if their strategy coming from the top is really good, or they just try to outnumber you, like just overwhelm you with so many. But if you can go up against clones, you can definitely go up against droids easily. And what's the irony that's not lost on me from this episode is when you look at it, none of the other Jedi trained against clones, and they all got it handed to them in Order 66. Like, the top Jedi, like best Jedi, we're talking about Kaya Dimundi, Ayla Secura, like top high-ranking, very skilled Jedi taken out by these clones, and they were trained against them. They always trained against droids. Droids' movements are mechanical. They're predictable. They're ones and zeros. So after so long, you figure out what they're doing. It's just like if you're playing Call of Duty, you practice against bots. It makes you slightly better, but it doesn't make you ready to play against real players because of the unpredictable movement that real players make. So I thought that was absolutely lovely. Tales of the Jedi is really cool because we're seeing two Jedi that fall away from the Jedi Order, but take very different paths. Dooku falls away from the Jedi Order, he's disillusioned, and he begins to fall towards the dark side. And Ahsoka, she falls away from the Jedi Order and pushes more towards the light and actually becomes something other than the Jedi altogether. And it's so cool to see that, like, yeah, the philosophy of the Jedi, the ideology of the Jedi may have not been good, but just because you fall away from it doesn't mean you have to become evil. Like, it's just very different paths that two people can take, and this show is showing that beautifully. I love how they're just intermingling the stories and things like that. But wow, love that episode. That's probably my favorite episode of the series. The second Dooku episode was pretty strong, but I mean, I'm a Clone Wars stan through and through, so like getting to see Ahsoka and just being back in the Clone Wars era, oh man, so good, so good. Well, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Before I go, remember to drink some water, and if no one's told you today, just know that I love you. All right, peace out.